Ooh.
Thelokinastaco says. I am maybe lurking a bit cause of game but I'm here.
Alright, well, I appreciate it. You have fun with Frank. What game are you playing? Come on.
Thelokinastaco says. War Thunders.
And
Wallace Lovecraft says. Rio please, keep up the good work.
I mean, now that you said please.
Wallace Lovecraft says. A War of Thunder, I remember when I used to play that game.
What made you stop? Okay. Um. Big grumpy.
Wallace Lovecraft says. I felt like I was wasting my time.
Just suddenly woke up.
Thelokinastaco says. I just started playing it again.
I look up Grumpy Hyena and all I get are furry results.
Last time I played it I wanted to KMS. Wallace Lovecraft says. I came back to it after 10 years or something and played it recently.
Oh, okay, this is kind of what I wanted. It's like the face. Alright, look, I have one goal. If I can draw this to the level of the headshot. This head, well, you can't see it right now. If I can draw it to at least a little below this level. I have a mission. I have hope and aspiration. Oh. It was hyena. I love this tool. There's this tool where you can rotate a skull and it'll find you Google, or not specifically Google, but just images of animals in facing that direction. It's pretty cool. Okay. I want a pngtubers. I want it to be a little better than my other ones. What? What kind of pose? He's grumpy. Grumpy pose. Someone look like when they're grumpy. Okay. Hands on hips. Sassy grumpy? Nice sassy grumpy. Firstly, what fucking video is playing? Okay. Also, I came up with like a new idea for the future. When I do like full body model exercise streams, I want to keep a calorie counter. All right. Basically, there's gonna be a calorie burning goal, but then I'll put like a counter for snacks eaten, just to be fair. Fancy. Oh, once again, I forgot something important. No, not the furry. Yes, I'm very sorry. I found this guy. He does commentary videos on YouTube. He sounds like Penguin, you know, or Critical, deepening his voice on purpose. It makes me wonder if it's... Oh. No. Just realized it's kind of a famous person. His voice really just sounds like Critical doing a deeper voice.
The Lokinistako says. See, I told you that you can art.
This is proof of nothing. There will, like, until this drawing is done, paid for, and completed.
Says. Only a couple minutes in and look.
It has been 20 minutes, Taco. A couple of minutes, he says. You know that I'm drawing this part here, right? And not. This is the drawing. I don't know what you're looking at. One of these is the wand button toggle. Ah, it's G. Yeah, cardigan. Cardigan, he says.
Computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Velocinastaco says. Sorry I left for a few but I'm back.
Welcome back. I'm rating the difficulty by adding arms. Arms that need to signify a certain emotion.
Velocinastaco says. I don't know Q, this is already looking good for 30-ish minutes.
36. No, it's not. It's nearly more than half an hour.
Velocinastaco
No real
says.
progress.
Stop underselling yourself.
Stop overselling.
Velocinastaco says. STFU.
No, you.
Velocinastaco says. Be better.
You be better. I'm trying to be better. I need to be better.
Velocinastaco says. Treat yourself better.
I can only do that when I do better.
Velocinastaco says. Not how it works, the bar always moves.
I don't even know how to spell.
Velocinastaco says. Well, I think it's looking good for not even an hour's work, and he'll keep thinking that.
No. It's sad. This is wrong. It shouldn't be not even an hour's work. It should be this E has been sitting here for an hour. And this is all they came up with. Time to break out. Chris Hemsworth. Why is he even facing right here?
Velocinastaco says. Your underselling pains me.
Well, I won't be happy till I'm good. I won't be happy till I get like one commission inquiry a week. Then I'll know that, well, at that point, I don't know. Probably have done porn. That's the only way that I'd get commission requests.
Velocinastaco says. You got this one though.
Yeah, after like a month of advertising.
Velocinastaco says. Well, you gotta take over somewhere.
Just wanna do this one good.
Velocinastaco says. It already is shaping up to be great.
That's the main body mostly. Next, the hair. I don't want to give him white pants. This. It'd probably just be. It's a good question. Should he wear a shirt underneath the cardigan? Maybe not.
Velocinastaco says. Yes.
You say yes, but the furry mindset in me says like why?
Velocinastaco says. I don't know, I just spat something out, lol.
Why?
Velocinastaco says. Okay, you're right.
Obligatory furry penis fluff. Love. Like this weird. He's a mound. See, I'm not doing a mound. I'll give him the tail. Never mind. I don't think of this.
Lightest Bright says. Hi Rioa.
Hello, ladies. How's it feel to be out of your seclusion?
Lightest Bright says. Lightest Bright says. I'm still in it, Rio.
What are you doing here? Got your cage, prisoner.
Lightest Bright says. Rio.
Like, I'm just
Lightest Bright says. You're the best artist ever.
No. No, you know my favorite like Chinese saying now? You're number one counting from the down up.
Lightest Bright says. Yes.
I just wanna sit here in this chair.
Lightest Bright says. Number one from the down up is wild.
If you heard that without me telling you, what would you think about that saying?
Lightest Bright says. You're number one from the up, down.
The down, up. My nap, you interrupted. My nap. It's very sad. I've been so patient, and yet you
Lightest
killed
Bright
the
says.
son of
Sorry.
mine.
Lightest Bright says. Help me.
How can I help you?
Lightest Bright says. Taco forced me to watch a Ghibli movie.
So it's like a whisked away like everyone else.
Lightest Bright
Everyone else
says.
is fucking-
And now it's Loki gotta be one of my favorites.
Oh no. Don't go down the anime pipeline.
Lightest Bright says. It was Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind.
Ever heard it?
Lightest Bright says. I'm watching a VTuber, I'm already down the path line. Velocinistaco says.
You could still save yourself.
One of my favorite movies.
Run away.
Velocinistaco says.
Mm.
Watched it since I was tiny child. Lightest Bright says. 10 tenths.
Wanna mix. Wanna mix. Did you YouTube mix? Dying here. Dying here.
Velocinistaco says. I watched your stuff, I'm gonna make you watch a Ghibli movie Q.
Better find one that I care to watch. I even watched the one with the little fish girl. I don't know, I'm not a fan of the art style. I like things that look cute. They're too realistic.
Velocinistaco says. Fuck you.
Okay.
Velocinistaco says. I love the art so much.
Yeah. I can't watch. The wolf one is interesting, but it looks like it's sad, so I can't watch that.
Velocinistaco says. Monarch is amazing. Velocinistaco says. You should watch it. Velocinistaco
But I
says.
can't watch it.
It's not too sad tbh.
Can't trust you. Poseidon, 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 Poseidon.
Velocinastaco says. Not like death sad.
Like I cry for everything. Poseidon, 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 Poseidon. In all my years of living, it isn't very often that I get pissed off. Chill with the waves. Damn, you crossed the line. I've been so gracious, and yet you killed the son of mine. That's right, the Cyclops you made blind is mine. No, I'm without a choice, and without a doubt, I'm with the sharks now. Make it bleed, and may you drown. But before I go, I need to make you learn how ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. You are the worst kind of good, 'cause you're not even great. A Greek who reeks of self-righteousness, that's what I hate. 'Cause you fight to save lives, but won't kill and don't get the job done. I mean, you totally could have avoided all this had you just killed my son. But no. You are far too nice. Mercy has a price. It's the final crack. We're about to break the ice now. You reveal your name, then you let him live. Unlike you, I've got no mercy left to live. Mercilessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ruthlessness is mercy upon ourselves. Ourselves. Now it is finally time to say goodbye. Today you die. Unless, of course, you apologize for my son's pain and all his cries. Decided we meant no harm, we only hurt him to disarm him. We took no pleasure in his pain, we only wanted to escape. Between naivety and hopelessness is almost invisible, so close your heart. The world is dark and ruthlessness is dark. Captain, 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 Captain. Done. 43 left under your command. I am your darkest moment. The monster that always draws
Thank you for the follow,
near.
Joxy Corgsley.
Yeah, thanks. Gotta do is open this bag.
Joxy Corgsley says. Hello there.
Oh. Dun, 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 dun. Remember me. I want Storm. Alright, my brothers, listen closely. Tonight we make the Trojans pay.
Joxy Corgsley says.
10 years
Sorry for interrupting your singing. I hope you don't mind a Seeker G swimming on in.
I don't mind at all. Sea Corgi. Never heard of one of those. Your families wonder where you've been. They're growing old and yet you're still here. Do what I say and you'll see them again. Diomedes will lead the charge. Agamemnon will flank the guards. Menelaus will let our maids through the gates to take the whole city at large. Taser will shoot any ambush attack, and little Ajax will stay back and Nestor. Secure Helen and protect her. Neo, avenge your father, kill the brothers of Hector. Find that inner strength now. Live full of pride. Fight through every pain now. Ask yourself inside, what do you live for? What do you try for? What do you wish for? What do you fight for? I can't imagine it. You gotta send me a...
says,
Hey.
I like your voice.
I hate my own, but I love singing too much. Excuse me as I just loop this to the beginning. Not because you interrupted, it's just because I like this song. Okay? But I need a picture. I need corgi and sea otter hybrid. Which part is the corgi? Just that butt? Just the floopy butt? Or I can't imagine it. I can't. I need
Joxy Ackersley says, well, I do have a gallery of him, if you like to see.
Just fucking post it. Let's see if it'll let the link through. I gotta see this. Listen closely. Make the Trojans pay.
Says,
where
may I post
right
it?
Here? I don't know, you can try to send the link. I'll never be the ones who slay. Think of your wives and your children.
Says, link.
Family's wondering where you've been. Heading over that you're still here. I'm not going. Diomedes will lead the charge. And on the yard. Yes, the whole city at large. These Makotis look interesting, but okay, let me find. I'm looking for the one. Exida Otki. Live for? What do you fight for? What do you fight for? What do you fight for? Otark. I don't know. It's kind of a furry face with tail. I used to draw a lot of otters. God, well, it was a ferret otter hybrid. They called them fodders. I should probably start drawing those again. Telemachus, I'm on my way. Attack!
Joxy Ackersley says, I also have a rat guy in the works, a rat and corgi hybrid.
So just fucking big and fluffy everywhere. Go back to pretending to draw. What is to come? I just every time I love this song. I like this part. Let's try it. A vision of what is to come cannot be outrun, can only be dealt with right here and now. Tell me how. I don't think you're ready. A mission to kill someone's son. A foe who won't run, unlike anyone you have faced before. Say no more. I know that I'm ready. I don't think you're ready. It's just an infant. It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot
I will catch you next time.
Alright, thanks for coming by. It's just a boy. What sort of imminent threat does he pose that I cannot avoid? The son of none other than Troy's very own Prince Hector. Know that he will grow from a boy to an avenger, one full of rage as you're consumed by age. If you don't end him now, you'll have no one left to save. Say goodbye to Penelope. Penelope, I could raise him as my own, or send him far away from home. Make sure his past is never known. I'd rather bleed for you, down on my knees for you. I'm begging, please. Please don't make me do this. Don't make me do this. Blood on your hands is something you won't lose. All you can choose is who. Storm. What storm? What? Storm. 600 men. 600 men under my command. Only one rule in mind. 600 men. 600 miles of open sea. But the problem's not the distance. And Ithaca's waiting. My kingdom is waiting. My kingdom is waiting for me. So full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Captain, Eurylicus, 600 men. 600 men with big mouths to feed. And we've run out of supplies to eat. 600 men. 600 might and select what we can. But what's the plan? Watch where the birds fly. They will lead us to land. And we'll follow soon, my second in command. The full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Look! Out in the distance, I see an island. I see a light that faintly glows. Maybe they're people lighting a fire. Maybe there's some food, who knows? Something feels off here. I see fire, but there's no smoke. I see we strike first. We don't have time to go, so let's take the place and know. All the teams gear up. You and I'll go ahead. You and I'll go ahead. Flying away, no one ends up dead. You don't know what's ahead. Sunrise, and if we don't return, then 600 men can make this whole place burn. Until speed ahead, full speed ahead. We're off, and away we go. Full speed ahead, full speed ahead. These waves and tides have grown in strength and size. Is it nature or divine or a blessing in disguise? My hope inside, the fight. No, I'm too tired, captains. Race for the storm. life of which we've never seen before. Race for the storm. Help us to cross the crossing board. The island of the flashing waves. At the brightest time that we will be saved. With these waves that will fail. Prevail. Storm. Too much damage to survive. Storm. We won't make it out alive. And in the sky, really can scatter moons, many as you can find. What do you have in mind? Ready for the sky. Storm, storm. Cover the harpoon and aim it high. Storm, storm. For the island in the sky. In the sky. Seems so. 100 men knew my command. Only one moving mind. 600 men. Suddenly I want.
Thelokanastaco says. My bet was right.
No. If we ever meet again, I'll dream it's only us. Ever, I'll dream it's only us. Determination. Determination as you hold on to what's in your heart. Another moment of determination. I did. As you hold on to what's in your heart, I'm not little determination. Say determined, listen to your heart. Let it be loud inside. Push back the night, louder the pain in this plain devastation. All of creation sake, will not be afraid. Together we'll save everything. Make a new alteration. It's all been by one. Burn a hand, make play their role. The universe is full. Lies are spreading fast and light. I turn to dust. This is final. Step in, stop the daydream. Your heart's filling with determination. And a breath to bridge when it's already time to cross. Time to bring back the light. There won't be a sign of divine intervention. Save this dimension, go. Let's rise from below and have it all in our hands. And show our true determination.
Wallace Lovecraft says. Don't click the link.
Anyway. And of your character dreams, their cake hailed or lose to madness. Don't you give up on me. Monster, I'll always offer. Take your hand when you're in need. Love and kindness, and we'll survive this. If you're made determination, you hold on and clear what's in your heart. I'll fill you up with all my determination. Don't give up, fear will fade. You don't have to be afraid. Used to rather I'll show you. If happy endings true, stand true, art by you, filled with determination, and through, stand so true, filled with determination. Seeking understanding to God kindness where I can. Hearts could choose forgiveness. I spare them and teach them what I can. Always be the bigger man. Please the strength learned from the land. Follow your heart now, don't get discouraged. Don't you forget your hopes and dreams. Be killed or lose to madness. Don't ever dare give up on me. Answer I'll always offer. When you're in need, with kindness and will survive this if there's fight in me. As long as you hold on and do what's in your heart, fill you up with all my determination. But fear will fade. You don't have to be afraid. Don't be discouraged. And dreams. I'll fill you up with all my determination. But fear will fade. You don't have to be afraid. At a liar, I think will grow clearer. Passing cloud and pain. Oh God, how could you praise? Everything you do, your kindness to understand it's not too late. Can still change your fate. Everything you do, I still sit yours to you. Understand it's not too late. You can still change your fate. Everything you do, I'm always here for you. Understand it's not too late. You can still change your fate. game to play. Nobody is to blame. Take it out today. I'm a table. If life is just a game, it's my turn to play. I'm breaking all the rules. Do.
Presvale Coruscant says. Hello K.
Whoa, whoa.
Presvale Coruscant says. I finally managed to catch a stream.
Well, more like I finally streamed. Be there for you. A big reason to. Every time I talk aloud, death. Therefore, yeah, maybe reason to pay. Every time I'm walking out, I can tell me to turn around. But it's out of my control. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thelokinistako says. So much art tonight. Thelokinistako says. You're rocking it tonight.
Yeah, but these, both of these are gonna be PNG tubers, so getting the art done is literally just Better than just. Oh, it's the beginning.
Crumbling Sanity says. Man, we haven't see you in a while lol.
Nuh-uh. I blame Taco. Not for any real reason. I just blame him. How you doing, Gremlin?
Thelokinastaco says. Hey. Thelokinastaco says. What did I do?
Exists.
Crumbling Sanity says. I've been doing just fine, hope you've been well.
I've just been fucking hot. Can't complain. I'm in.
Thelokinastaco says.
I'm the one benefiting
Sorry I
from the
existed then.
poor. No, you can't say that. I need your existence, Taco.
Crumbling
Oh, I
Sanity
forgot
says.
to.
Wait, what? You might have to repeat that one, cause I thought you said you've been hot lol. Thelokinastaco says.
I've never been
see
attractive, but I
myself
have
out
definitely been heated. Get back here, you moron. I demand it. I forgot to leave some things auto-translating. Did I put? Give me a second. We got 40 more minutes of me being live, alright?
Crumbling Sanity says. Also, if you see me not talking out of the blue, then that means I got shadow banned for the millionth time. Thelokinastaco says. Why would I stay where I'm not wanted, haha? Crumbling Sanity says. For whatever reason it's just happening on the regular now that I have to tell certain people.
You're making a new account at this point. Maybe you should make like a few different accounts and switch between them during the day so you're not like talking all in one.
Thelokinastaco says. Just use Twitch. Thelokinastaco says. Or kick.
Yeah,
Crumbling
or just use
Sanity
another
says.
girl.
It'll happen on a new account to be honest.
Good.
Crumbling
Punished for
Sanity says.
engaging.
It could be them having some kind of new moderation going on, I don't know, but it's getting bad.
Well, let's see if it happens over here.
Thelokinastaco says. I guess he'll stay even though it's all my fault.
Please do. You know, if you stay, you'll be making up for your
Crumbling
sins.
Sanity says. LOL.
See, this is. Insert bio. Chapters 19, 20.
Thelokinastaco says. Gotta pay for
21.
all my unknown sins. Crumbling Sanity says. I have thought about going to Twitch, but I think that would be bad for me cause you guys have a higher character limit and that's practically heaven for me.
Dude, you're scared that you'll be too indulged. You start with chapter 22.
Crumbling Sanity says. I am, I mean, I have had those instances where some people just don't want to read my messages cause they are too long.
I mean, I don't even have to do the work of reading them, so. Great. What's wrong with my
Crumbling
files?
Sanity says. I even had a VTuber that was on stream and I typed something out sorta like this and she was like, I'm not reading all that SHT. Crumbling Sanity says. Which was kind of funny, but I'm glad she was honest with me.
I mean, if I had to read them with my eyes, yeah, I would probably get really tired. Because while I'm listening to what you're saying, it's much more, palatable.
Crumbling Sanity says. You would get tired, or your eyes would get tired lol. Wallace Lovecraft says. People who write paragraphs in chat.
I don't know why, but chapter 23 was
Crumbling Sanity
fucking
says.
hidden away.
To be honest, I don't really blame you for not wanting to read that sort of thing, especially since if you have a ton of people in the chat. Wallace Lovecraft says. She looks nice.
It's bad. It's not keeping any of the formatting when I
Crumbling
copy
Sanity
and paste
says.
it.
I'm just able to do it that, cause I can type fast enough where it's not an issue for me.
Alright, how come it formats correctly when I paste it without formatting? Anyway.
Wallace Lovecraft says. She reminds of that beautiful woman from Star Fox Adventures. Crumbling Sanity says. Actually,
Never
what are
played
you
Star
even
Fox.
working on lol?
What am I working on? You cat lady. I'm working on 2 pngtubers while I contemplate my life.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'll be honest with you, that looks like every furry avatar that I seen in VRChat ever.
Ever? Yeah. So cute though.
Crumbling Sanity says. I kinda want to see you in a VRChat scenario, 1 minute you're talking with some people, the next minute you end up in toilet.
Wait. How do I end up in toilet? And also, brave of you to assume I would talk to people. That's just being very courageous.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'm not sure, I mean I had someone put herself in the toilet on purpose lol. Crumbling Sanity says. It was kinda adorable with her model and very funny.
Why is that so adorable? You wanna know the
Crumbling
opposite
Sanity
of
says.
consistency?
Oh yeah, did you see that Nintendo Direct that went on not too long ago?
I didn't. But a coworker told me there's gonna be a Legend of Zelda where you play as Zelda. And she said it should have been named Legend of Link. And I was like, yeah, probably. And it's in the like it's in the chibi style, like the like Link's Awakening chibi style.
Crumbling Sanity
I won't
says.
play it, but
Someone said that same thing honestly lol.
I mean, it's the one chance. Come on. Just what they need to do.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'm really disappointed in the chibi style, like come on man.
I just want like Twilight Princess style. I don't mind the Breath of the Wild style, but I'm done with the storyline. I'm done. I don't care anymore of that. I don't want it anymore. I want stories
Crumbling
back.
Sanity says. Yes, exactly. See, I like the way you think.
I think the way I think.
Crumbling Sanity says.
Let me be a
I
wolf.
did hear that you guys are going to get more of that, unless this is the Zelda game they were talking about coming out with.
Who knows? If they give us like another Hyrule Warriors, I do like Hyrule Warriors. Maybe like a better version of that. I don't know. Like a cooler version with more like team battling. I don't fucking know. I like massive warfare. I like those giant battles, capturing points, seeing your people take over the battlefield.
Crumbling Sanity says. I would want to see that as well, but I heard that I think the second game or whatever was pretty bad and had some frame rate issues.
I only well, good for me. I only played the first one.
Crumbling Sanity says. Yeah, I do like those games like Dynasty Warriors, and there was another game called Kingdom Under Fire that had the same gameplay.
I have to note Kingdom Under Fire down. The the thing is like those have such abstract characters for me that it's difficult to get into. Like Hyrule Warriors was so accessible. It was on the 3DS. It was on the Switch. I think on the Switch. I don't know. I played the DS version. And it's all characters you know, cool move sets you can learn, battles you understand. You know, I played Dynasty Warriors, and it's like, wow, it's the thing you have no idea about. That's like famous, but you don't know because you're dumb.
Crumbling Sanity says. LOL, that's fair.
Noted that down.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'm more or less only interested in those games for the combat.
Yeah, and I like the combos. I like being able to build combos. Like that's my jam. I like the Bayonetta style gameplay. My jam.
Crumbling Sanity says. Exactly, it's just a bunch of chaos, and throwing around your enemies feels so good.
It is. Lost in a dream. I say it. Oh, look, she has a main. Forget it.
Crumbling Sanity says. This another commission?
Yes, for $5. $5.
Crumbling Sanity says. Wait, did you ever finish the other model?
No.
Crumbling
need a
Sanity
break.
says. Oh my gosh, I'm legit about to punch fingers. What is happening?
What message is not going through? I see everything.
Crumbling Sanity says. Nah, it's nothing to do with the messages, although one message didn't go through LOL. Crumbling Sanity says. I'm just making typos up the wazoo for no reason. Crumbling Sanity says. I think my brain is stupid LOL.
I cannot defend your brain. I know nothing.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'm not even defending it right now LOL. Crumbling Sanity says. I never asked, but does that model you have one of those little companions with it? Crumbling Sanity says. I know just about every model now has an asset like that.
This is like one of the first models I ever made. You cannot expect me to have made a companion. Should I make one for the other one? They don't even matter. Nothing fucking matters. I'll make one that just follows my mouse around the entire cursor, the entire window, just to annoy everyone. Forgiveness.
Crumbling Sanity says. Annoy who LOL.
Whoever is watching. Annoy myself.
Crumbling Sanity says. If you talking about annoying the chat, that might not work LOL.
I already have plans for what I'm supposed to do with my stream. I don't need to worry about companions. I gotta worry about making a 3D model. Making enough space in the room to set up 3D model full body tracking. I wanna do exercise streams. How do you think that's gonna work out?
Crumbling Sanity says. Oh, are you thinking about messing around with that ring fit thing?
I need someone to explain to me what
Crumbling
ring
Sanity
fit
says.
is.
I've been seeing a lot of that lately, and Elden Ring for some reason.
I mean, Elden Ring is because the latest DLC came out. Even I know that. But I know nothing about ring fit, except some people play it. I could just do, like, HII... What it's HIIT videos, just following along. But there would be more, like, punishments. I don't know, like, people would buy them. Pay me to do it. Or, like, dare me. I don't know. I want people to make me exercise.
Crumbling Sanity says. I don't know much about it either, but from what I'm reading it's some adventure game that makes you work out essentially.
Like, that's kind of fun. I had one of those, but that you had to buy, like, a mat for. Like some kind of, like, high-tech mat. I, like, rented it from some game store. And it was kind of fun, I think. And like kayaking, log jumping.
Crumbling Sanity says. How functional is the mat?
I mean, I didn't think I would complain about it. I played it. Plus, then I started getting ideas for like karaoke streams, the full body model, me dancing around. Uh, put in a 3D arena, or even do it in VR chat. I don't know.
Crumbling Sanity says. LOL, you dancing? Now that I gotta see.
It would be like how a kindergartner thinks of dancing. Okay, there would be no coordination, no choreography, spinning around, singing. Right?
Crumbling Sanity says. Personally, I could imagine you doing some drunk dancing. Botrix says.
Drugged?
Thank you for the follow, Karakarasuk.
Thank you for the
Crumbling
follow.
Sanity says. And then hearing you singing as well, LOL.
Okay, I don't drink, thank you very much, no matter how incoherent I sound. It's simply exhaustion. If you tell me my
Crumbling Sanity
singing
says.
sounds like I'm drunk.
Haha.
Makes me wanna like actually sing a song. This.
Crumbling Sanity says. I mean, you don't have to drink any alcohol to get drunk. Just look at Stewie, that guy drunk some cough syrup and still got that way.
Well, that is illegal. Already on the bottle of that cough syrup it says this is only meant to serve its actual purpose. Not for people to get drunk. The people that get like, okay, you want to know how people get
Crumbling
high?
Sanity says. Yeah, cause they are definitely are going to read that LOL.
Well, you better read the warning on like air duster, or like, whatever they're called. You know how people get high on those? It's because it is chemically suffocating you. It is killing off your brain cells from a lack of oxygen, but your body doesn't feel suffocated and gives you a high as your brain cells explode into tiny pieces, okay? It's like the glory of a sun, you know, fucking dwarfing, you know, exploding. It looks beautiful, but it's actually death. Yeah, that's your brain cells giving you a high as they become snuffed out of existence.
Crumbling Sanity says. I mean, that isn't much different from asking your favorite waifu stepping on you and losing oxygen, LOL.
You might survive that better.
Crumbling Sanity says. You get to see a beautiful girl and before you go, LOL.
If she's beautiful, she wouldn't kill you by stepping on you. Let's get the time and I'll put you to the test. You look like we're a man in this world, more as us. And if you're gonna trust him best, bring your best. Oh, and the 3D
says,
model I'm thinking of making.
If she is a succubus, yes, she would.
Okay. How would she suck out your energy? By stepping on?
Crumbling Sanity says. LOL.
You got me. I forgot about that. The full body model that I'm thinking of doing, I don't know whether to make it skinny and then like mess with the like mesh to make a fat version, or just to make a fat version and then make another skinny version. And then how do I make it clear that I'm not like supporting fat? I just want.
What are you talking about, LOL?
The 3D model I want to make for full body tracking to encourage myself to lose weight. How do I make it clear that I'm making fun of myself and not like Where one is all. Never fear
Crumbling
the
Sanity says,
fall.
I'm so confused right now, lol.
Well, imagine my shock. I don't know. Don't look at me. I don't exist. I spoke human words. It's not my fault if no one else understood them.
Crumbling Sanity says, why imagine it when you can get out MS Paint and show us what you mean a little bit.
That's it.
Crumbling Sanity says, cause, the way you made it sound you were trying to make the model thick or something, lol.
No. Ugly and obese. Like, it could be a little cute and obese, but... Like, there is no thigh gap here.
Crumbling Sanity says, oh gosh, then I know what you mean. It's kinda like that one fetish that you see around with people that just like to inflate certain characters.
No! I don't
Crumbling
want to
Sanity
make it like
says,
that.
I know Pyrocynical is into something like that.
The point is, I don't want to make it fetishized. I just want to make it like, oh look, this is where we're starting, and if we work hard, I can become skinny. Like the opposite of that.
Thelochinostacco says, why are you talking about inflation?
Flame crumbling.
Crumbling Sanity says, I'm not saying you are trying to do that, but I know where you are trying to get at.
Trying to get away from that.
Crumbling Sanity says, hey, don't look at me, I was trying to understand what was going on, lol. Botrix says, Crumbling Sanity, you leveled up to level 14. Crumbling Sanity says, I did ask her to show us what she was kinda going for, lol. Crumbling Sanity says, oh wow, level 14.
Yeah, I'm not even surprised.
Crumbling Sanity says, haha.
Yep. I just gotta save this future reference.
Crumbling Sanity says, I did hear YouTube is coming out with some changes to the site, not sure when that is going to happen though.
Ah, what changes? How glorious. I should go look it up.
Crumbling Sanity says, it's nothing really big though, I think it had something to do with them changing it where you will see the comments at the top now instead of at the bottom and the videos down at the bottom as well. Crumbling Sanity says, they might be adding some more stuff, who knows, but hopefully they do something with streams.
Please, just streams make you so much money. Why can't you just make them better?
Crumbling Sanity says, yes, like YouTube would 1000% beat out Twitch if they just had the basic streaming stuff like redeems and whatnot.
Like the ability for
Crumbling
people to
Sanity
connect.
says. And then add on the being able to save your VODs with top of the line video quality, you got a match made in heaven.
I mean, I already like YouTube for the archiving thing. They don't have the limit that Twitch has. As for the quality of the archive, I just assume it's the quality that you stream it.
Crumbling Sanity says. So, if Twitch did have that feature, would you rather be on there instead of here?
I mean, I'd be on both, because I'm a, fucking cheating scumbag when it comes to my platforms. I don't care much about the stream quality, as long as you can see things.
Crumbling Sanity says. I mean, technically you are on both with the multi-streaming, almost forgot you actually do multi-stream.
Uh-huh. I'm gonna reach for the stars.
Crumbling Sanity says. Also, I do have a question to ask, but what do you have your chat moderation set to in your YouTube studio?
Fucking nothing. I like filtered out the, serious words.
Crumbling Sanity says. Interesting, cause I think that might be the problem sometimes with me in streams.
The words you say? I don't know.
Crumbling Sanity says. But, who knows, if things get too bad I might just end up on Twitch at some point.
Yeah. We'll see what fate has in store. Keep on running. It's so bright. And we're gonna reach for stars tonight.
Crumbling Sanity says. What the heck, it's already been 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, 3 to me. That's what it says to me. And we got 9 more minutes. Then I go to sleep. It's not me.
Crumbling Sanity says. I thought your eyes were just tired.
Not just my eyes, my whole body.
Crumbling Sanity says. Cause, you could be sleeping with your eyes closed, but your body is still moving.
Sleep drawing.
Crumbling Sanity says. You know, LOL, would you ever do a sleeping stream just for giggles?
It's too risky. I feel like I would. My sleeps are chaotic. I don't know. I don't trust myself. Well, I would have to be muted. Maybe you guys can just wake me up. I have slept on stream before.
Crumbling Sanity says. Wake you up how LOL?
Sound alerts.
Crumbling Sanity says. I mean, the only people that could really wake you up is someone on Twitch with the sound bites.
Mm.
Crumbling Sanity says. Yeah, but we do NT have that over here, cause I know I would definitely have no issues doing that lol. Crumbling Sanity says. But, when you said it was risky, do you have some kind of night terrors, or you just fight in your sleep or something?
I don't even know. Like when I have nightmares, it's like or like I yell inside the dream, and then I wake up, and it's like I feel like I was talking. I feel like I was like, like when I feel like okay. In my dreams, let's say you like, have you ever tried to like really speak in a dream and you feel like some kind of resistance, and then you wake yourself up and you're actually talking? That's like say you try to say a word and you try to say it really really hard, and then you wake up right as you're actually saying it.
Crumbling Sanity says. Yes, definitely.
Plus, it would have to be on a day where I'm not working the next day. I'm working.
Crumbling Sanity
I
says.
don't.
Although that doesn't happen too often, it's mainly something trying to eat me and my heart beating out of my chest.
Are they all trying to eat you? Suspicious.
Crumbling Sanity says. Yeah, you might not know this, but I do taste like chicken on occasion.
On occasion.
Crumbling Sanity says. Yeah, on Wednesdays I taste like stir-fried rice.
Then I'm gonna have to come on a Wednesday. That's what I like.
Crumbling Sanity says. Wait, hold up, you tiring to say you would eat me lol.
I mean, if it tastes like stir fried rice, I mean, someone's gotta try it.
Crumbling Sanity says. I guess the only thing we can say there is delicious. Crumbling Sanity says. I can't wait for the day we get some scientist that loses his mind and tries to make food sentient.
I mean, look, as soon as they figure out how to make anything sentient, someone will definitely make food sentient. I've read multiple novels with sentient plants. Like, not to mention the sentient animals. I feel like if I had more freedom with the hair,
Crumbling Sanity
it'd look
says.
cooler.
To be fair, if anything had to become sentient and decide to put the human race down, I think someone would mess with insects first.
Well, I already hate insects with the burning passion, so the insects were gonna come after me. I mean, I would have to join the interstellar war. Well, it's funny you say insects actually, because a big trope in the Chinese interstellar setting is that like from bugs evolve into becoming like the humans' biggest alien enemy, and they're always called the Zerg, and they kind of like ants, you know, human-sized ants that just lifted horrible things.
Crumbling Sanity says. That sounds about right. In fact, there was a game that dealt with some intergalactic insects. Pretty scary stuff.
Dead Space, best intergalactic insects there are.
Crumbling Sanity says. LOL, true that.
I don't know. That could have been more like a plant. It's a growth.
Crumbling Sanity says. It's just stupid, cause when you see the horror movies about this stuff, it's always the scientist trying to incorporate the genes from the bugs, like the regeneration capabilities, and think it's. Crumbling Sanity says. Good for humans.
Or then it just creates some bug thing that wants to kill everybody.
Crumbling Sanity says. In fact, there was an anime called Terraformers that dealt with some company that was trying to terraform Mars and made giant, fast, intelligent roaches. Crumbling Sanity says. They even have a live action for it as well.
I mean, but then it makes me think of Parasite. Great, it has a live action. I'm terrified.
Crumbling Sanity says. Parasite was pretty cool. Crumbling Sanity
I really
says.
like Parasite.
I haven't seen that anime in ages though.
Go rewatch it now.
Crumbling Sanity says. It's one of those one and done animes for me.
Oh. I can rewatch. I can rewatch Dororo, which Dororo's main character has the same English voice actor. Don't know about Japanese. But in the English dub, they shared a voice actor, and I like him. So I always kind of watch them together.
Do you know a little Japanese?
9. I took like 2 weeks of audio classes where I could at the end say like I want a beer. Then I'll just float out. I could start those back up. If I run out of web,
Crumbling Sanity says.
I run out of
Haha, what a
audiobooks.
coincidence.
At this point, I can like think more Chinese than I can Japanese. Just because I've been translating it, editing it.
Crumbling Sanity says. Whoa, that's not bad though.
But I don't actually know it. I machine translate it and then I edit it. And then as I look up more and more words, you just kind of try and learn it.
Crumbling Sanity says. Cause, there are some spa places that you can go that have a lot of Chinese women there and it would be interesting to know what they are saying.
Okay, well, I would never do that. So I do go to like spas and I get foot massages and it's always Asian ladies. I went to one where it was all really old Asian ladies. Very curious.
Crumbling Sanity says. I'd probably prefer that, cause they would likely be more respectful.
I mean, they didn't speak any English, so they didn't say anything to me, but they weren't disrespectful either. But what was funny is that I went with my roommate. It was just us two sitting on the the seats to get foot massages, and then there were two massaging ladies. But then there was a third one just sitting on a couch on her phone in front of us. Like, what are you protecting them from us?
Crumbling Sanity says. LOL amazing.
5 minutes. I want worlds. I want. Alright, we're gonna end on one song. Alright.
Crumbling Sanity says. Another Disney song?
No. Fought in World War II. He was such a noble dude. I can't even finish war.
Crumbling
Missed my
Sanity
mom
says.
and left too soon.
Sure, LOL.
I was a fireman who fought fires so violent. I think I bored my therapist while playing him my violin. That's so insane. That's such a shame. Next to them, my shits don't feel so grand. But I can't feel myself from feeling sad. I can feel like two things can be said. A world's tallest violin
Crumbling
really
Sanity
needs
says.
an audience. So
what
if
don't
I
feel
do
so
not
grand,
find
LOL.
somebody soon, I'll never be the furry symphony. Just let me play my violin for you. My what don't feel so grand? My shit don't feel so grand. That was it.
Crumbling Sanity says. Haha, what is this song?
World's Smallest Violin by AJR. I really like
Crumbling
it.
Sanity says. I must know LOL.
Raping friends, they're so good at making friends. I'm so scared of caving in. Is that
Crumbling Sanity
entertaining,
says.
Ed?
Good stuff.
That's so
I might have to check
insane.
that out.
That's such a shame. Next to them, my shits don't feel so grand. But I can't help myself from feeling bad. I kind of feel like two things can be sad. My world's smallest violin really needs an audience. So if I do not find somebody soon,
this has to be a
I
troll
go
song,
up
LOL.
into smithereens and feel my tiny symphony. Let me play my violin for you, you. I don't know if it's a troll song. If you want a troll song, then I want to sing Welcome to the Internet. Go look that up. I like that one. Or you can ask me to sing it. In the universe, somewhere someone's got it worse. Wish that made it easier. Wish that didn't feel the hurt. The world's smallest violin really
Crumbling
needs
Sanity
an
says.
audience. So if
For
I
some
do
reason I
not
feel
find
like I might
somebody
regret that, LOL.
soon,
Crumbling Sanity says,
blow up into
you know how it is when you get
smithereens and spew
recommendations,
my
lol.
tiny symphony all up and down a city street while trying to put my mind at ease, like finishing this melody that feels like a publicity. Oh, this could be the death of me, or maybe just a better. Now come in with the timpanis and take a shot of Hennessy. I know I'm not there mentally, but you could be the remedy. Let me play my violin for you. You know how it is when you get recommended. I don't have recommendations on YouTube because I turned off the history. Okay? Turn off your YouTube history. You don't get stupid recommendations that are creepy. You get
Crumbling
recommendations
Sanity says,
based on the
is that
video
good
you're
though?
watching. Yeah, it is though. It is. It helps. It makes the world a better place. I enjoy my YouTube life way better. And it's still like I think it's a lie because I turned off my watch history and I still get like, relevant recommendations based off your subscriptions and like what you're watching at that moment. Alright, I'm giving you one more chance. Are you sure you don't want me to introduce you
Crumbling
to
Sanity
Welcome to the
says,
Internet?
weird. I might have to try that out.
Don't. I'm going to bed. Amaryllis.
Crumbling Sanity says, introduce lol. Crumbling Sanity says,
Let's go.
haha.
What other word is there for it?
Crumbling Sanity says, I couldn't pass up the chance to have a bit of a laugh.
Then let's go. The internet. I keep missing the intro. Welcome to the internet. Take a look around. Anything that brain of yours can think of can be found. We've got mountains of content, some better, some worse. If none of it's of interest to you, you'd be the first. Welcome to the internet. Come and take a seat. Would you like to see the news or any famous women's feed? There's no need to panic. This isn't a test. Just nod or shake your head and we'll do the rest.
Crumbling Sanity
Welcome
says,
to the internet.
oh no,
Now
tease
would you
bad, lol.
prefer? Would you like to fight for civil rights or tweet a racial slur? Be happy, be horny, be bursting with rage. We've got a million different ways to engage. Welcome to the internet. Put your cares aside. Here's a tip for straining pasta. Here's a 9-year-old who died. With movies and doctors and fantasy sports and a bunch of colored pencil drawings of all the characters in Harry Potter fucking each other. Welcome to the internet. Hold on to your socks, cause a random guy just kindly sent you pictures of his cock. Grainy enough pudding, he just sent you more. Don't a surprise, you know you like it, you whore. See a man beheaded, get offended, see a shrink. Show us pictures of your children, tell us everything you think. Rumor by a rumor, send a death threat to a boomer, or DM a girl and groomer, do a tumor, find a tumor, and here's a breakfast step up, you should kill your mom. Here's why women never fuck you, here's how you can build a bomb. Power Ranger are you? Take this quirky quiz. Obama sent the immigrants to vaccinate your kids. Interest you in anything, all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Interest you in anything, all of the time. A little bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy and tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time.
Crumbling Sanity says, impressive. I like how the song incorporates the worst aspects of the internet in such detail. Bravo. Also, the fact that you knew all of this by heart. I'm questioning how many times
What do you mean
heard
by
it.
heart? I'm listening to it and I'm looking at lyrics, but I have listened to it probably like more than 20 times.
Crumbling Sanity says, oh haha.
Just before your time. Right. before the towers fell, circa 99. This was catalogs, travel blogs, a chat room or two. We set our
Crumbling Sanity
sights and
says,
spent our
to be honest,
nights
I would much rather you sing the Power Ranger theme song.
for you. Why?
Crumbling
You.
Sanity says, love me some Go-Go Power
Will
Rangers.
you? Mommy let you use her iPad. You were barely 2, and it did all the things we
Crumbling Sanity
designed
says,
it to
cause
do.
I'm in need of some pep in these
Oh, look
dire
at
times.
you. Oh, look at you. You. Unstoppable.
Crumbling Sanity
Watch
says,
him.
you good
Time
LOL.
is now. You're inside out.
Crumbling
Funny
Sanity
how
says,
you
I think that
grew.
song might have fried your brain.
You mean together? Who knows what we'll do? It's always the plan to put the world in your hand.
Crumbling Sanity says, we learned a great lesson today, folks. Don't sing songs that you heard from the internet or they might corrupt you.
What I mean, it's beautiful. All of the time. A bit of everything, all of the time. Apathy's a tragedy and boredom is a crime. Anything and everything, all of the time. Could I interest you in everything, all of the time?
Crumbling
A little bit
Sanity
of
says,
everything, all of the
yes,
time.
cause the internet
Apathy's a
being obsessed with
tragedy and
feet is
boredom
doing
is a
well for the human race,
time.
LOL.
Anything and everything and anything and everything and anything and everything and all of the time. Look. This video, this song, is the internet. It's the truth. Okay? Don't worry about it. You get the first result for Power Rangers theme song, okay?
Crumbling Sanity says, there you go.
Alright, 9 years ago. Bandicam.com. This guy recorded his screen.
Crumbling Sanity says, I wouldn't play that, cause that's probably copyrighted.
I hear it. You don't hear it. All you get to hear is me. Alright, it's fucking 30 seconds of nothing. Die. Power and of what I've never seen before. They've got the ability to morph and to even out the score. No one can ever take them down. The power lies on their side.
Crumbling Sanity says,
Go
also,
Power
I
Rangers!
found out something about YouTube, but if you left click and hold on any part of the video, you can make it go at 2x speed.
Wow. I thought this was just on the phone. That's cool. Power Rangers! Mighty Morphin Power Rangers!
Crumbling Sanity says, yeah, that song is catchy, isn't it, LOL? Crumbling Sanity
I
says,
wish the
I knew
tune
you
made
would
more
like it.
sense. Hands. There's a typo. I can't comment below. No. To only use their weapons for defense. No one will ever take them down. Power lies on their side.
Crumbling Sanity says, wait, you can't comment?
Go Power Rangers! It's because their video is marked as for kids. Rangers! I mean, it is Power Rangers, so. Go Power Rangers! Fucking morphin, power,
Crumbling sanity says,
I couldn't hold on. Didn't have enough air. But you know, when you consider that it was 9 years ago, anyone who was a child at that point has grown up. Okay, but you know that's it for the night. You're good. You're good. You can go to sleep with Power Rangers.
Crumbling sanity says. I mean, back then some of the music was really freaking good though and catchy. Crumbling sanity says. I think most of the stuff now isn't really all the memorable, aside from a few gems.
I only listen to indie stuff, so I wouldn't even know what's going on in the main world.
Crumbling sanity says. Didn't you tell the chat that you listen to a lot of breakcore as well?
Yeah. I know, I count that as indie. And my
Crumbling sanity says. You alright lol?
no green. Who spells that with two S's?
Crumbling sanity says. I just noticed, but you can stay still really well.
No, it's just me not moving enough to be caught on the thing.
Crumbling sanity says. You could trick someone into thinking you were AFK.
Call it AFC, away from chat. Or like L A
Crumbling sanity says.
F
And there we go.
S.
Crumbling
Being
sanity
away
says.
from
Sleepyhead
screen.
lol.
Okay. Well, everything's saved. Everything's good. Everything's gone. Good night. Thank you for coming, Saturday. Thank you for coming, Taco. And Presbyterian.
Crumbling sanity says.
And
Good
Wallace.
stuff. Time for that sleep. Crumbling sanity says. Course. Crumbling sanity says. Take care, people.
Take care. Good night. Don't melt into heat. Steal ice. Go jump in a pool.